Okay, so here we go. So Marge, thank you very much for inviting me to speak to the group this morning. My name is Andrea End. I'm a longtime resident of Richmond Hill and a visual artist and the chair of the Richmond Hill Group of Artists. And our home is the Mill Pond Gallery. So the Richmond Hill Group of Artists, Marge, there we go. The Richmond Hill Group of Artists started in 1978, so we will be celebrating our 45th year next year. And since 1994, the Mill Pond Gallery has been our home. It's a building on Mill Street that we leased from the city of Richmond Hill. So that's wonderful for our arts group. A lot of visual arts groups in York region and beyond don't have a home, but having this physical building allows us to do a lot of different things for our membership and the community. So one of the things, I'll start with what we do for our membership. Some of the things we offer is open studio times on Mondays and Fridays, where members can come, let themselves into the building and just work on whatever it is they're working on in whatever medium. Sometimes, as in this picture, there's a group of 5 or 6 artists. Sometimes you might be there on your own. In any case, it's a lovely space with south-facing windows and a great place to spend some time. Another thing we offer to the members is the opportunity to display their artwork on the gallery walls. We're open to the public most weekends, Saturdays and Sundays. And in July and August, we have been open every day doing an artist in residence program, which was before COVID, a lot of fun and very successful, where 2 or 3 artists would share the space for a 1-week period and set up their easels, tables, and create what they were doing for several days, have work on the walls as well. But it really invited people to come and visit more than once, perhaps if you're walking around the Mill Pond or live in the area, just to pop in and see what was going on, and encourage people to do that. Make that a stop. When you're going for your walk, just stop in and see what we're up to. The other thing that we do is demo evenings. So we invite artists from outside of our group to come visit us Monday evening. It's a 2-hour demonstration once a month. And we get to sit back and enjoy coffee and refreshments and watch the artist create a piece of artwork. We invite people, artists from many different mediums, and it's always interesting to see what people are doing and what mediums they're using and how they create their artwork. So this has always been a very enjoyable social evening for our members. And then we also have 1 or 2 day workshops where you can sign up, and it's often the artist who has come to do a demonstration will then be offering a 1 or 2 day workshop where you do sign up and you can learn a new technique or practice or develop something that you already are working on. The group's also participated in a lot of community events over the years. This is a picture that goes back to, I think, 2012 at the Heritage Village Day when Yonge Street would be closed off, and I think that was in June. Canada Day is another one where we often participated. Mill Pond Splash, when that was going on, we would also participate. For a couple of years, we did these rain barrels where we splash. They provided us with the rain barrels, and then we had 2 or 3 artists work together to paint them, and then they were auctioned off. That was a fun part of that event. And another collaboration, this was also during, I believe, one of the Splash festivals, is we had the Richmond Hill Concert Band. They came and did a concert on the front lawn of the gallery, and it was during that Splash day. It was beautiful. It was so engaging. A lot of people were around and stopped and listened. The other thing that we have done in the past is some group projects, bigger group projects for our membership to become to do something together, which is great. And this was a big one. So at our 40th year, we had these flower cutouts made, and 40 flowers were painted by different members, and then we planted them on our front lawns. And that installation was there probably, I'm thinking, from about May until September or October. And that was a great project on many levels, and it was also a very nice way to draw attention to the building and have people notice us as they walked by, because many people don't notice that we're there and that we're an art gallery. And this was a lot of fun. We also do outreach shows, so we will have our artwork around the community. The Richmond Hill Theatre, the Centre for Performing Arts was one location. We have work right now at Mackenzie Health Hospital on rotation, and we have had work in the past at Cover Notes, Sunnybrook Hospital. There's an outreach show that we participate in as well. So there's opportunity for our members to show their work at other locations and not just the Mill Pond Gallery. It's a really great way to connect with other artists, and then also to find out what else is going on beyond our doors in the community and beyond the community. Our membership is varied. We have approximately 130 members right now, and really everything from the amateur artist who is just picking up a paintbrush to a professional artist. And we are a community arts group. Everybody is welcome. We don't screen people. We don't look at portfolios. We don't ask you, if you're proficient in any particular medium. If you are interested in joining, you are welcome to join. So it really is a group for all. So, and then COVID came, and of course we had to figure out what are we going to do, as everybody else did. And the gallery physically closed and opened and closed and opened based on what the situation was in the last couple of years. And so I should mention too, we're run by an 8-member volunteer board, and we have a fabulous team right now of volunteer board members. And Mary, who's our demo workshop coordinator, very quickly moved to Zoom and found artists who would do their demos virtually. So we continued those once a month Monday evening demos virtually, which was wonderful. From that also stemmed the virtual workshops, which in some ways allowed us to expand, because rather than just offering, say a Friday or Saturday or Sunday workshop, she's now done a few series where it'll be a Tuesday evening for 4 weeks in a row of a particular artist will do, instead of just having a full day, doing a series like that. So offering different times of day that we weren't doing before. So that's actually been a positive. Then to engage our members, one of the first things we did was come up with these challenges. So this was paint an everyday object. So we'd send out the information, here's the challenge, there'd be a deadline 2 weeks later, and a number of people participated. So scope was an everyday object. Another challenge we did was a drawing is just a pencil going for a walk. So draw something without lifting your pen or pencil from the paper. And several of those came back as well. But then, we're all stuck on Zoom. Last summer, there was a window where it was, okay, we should do something in person. What can we do for our membership to get us together again? So we did an outdoor event at the gallery, where we had a day of plein air painting meaning you're painting outside on location. And it was an event that we had go on for the full Saturday, so people could come and go and drop in. So we weren't a big group at any one time. And we actually combined that with a couple of things. One being that the Mill Pond Park is up for revitalization, and at the time there were some surveys that the community could participate in, offering feedback and input in this revitalization plan. So we had our members paint around the mill pond, various locations, and then we created an outdoor gallery on the front lawn, on some fencing, some temporary fencing we put up, and had, I think it was again about 35 pieces of artwork that we had varnished and were just outside. And again, that was really visually something nice for the community as well. It brought a lot of people closer to the building. Even when we were closed, there was a little art show that they could see. So that was a nice way to do something in person with our members at a distance, and then we had the result, this art show. So then most recently, Mary has also started virtual paint nights. So again, with the gallery physically being open and closed, we've now added once a month a virtual paint night, 2 hours on a Monday evening, and she will send out a piece of a reference photo, so whatever it is, and everybody, like your meeting this morning, we sit around the table via Zoom, spend an hour creating a piece of artwork working from the same reference, and then spending the last portion of the evening sharing what we've done and talking about what we've done. So just a way to connect and feel, be together when you can't always physically be together, or feel comfortable physically sitting together in that room. So if this looks horrifying to you, all these people standing close together and not masked, this is pre-COVID, and my segue into what we're doing now. So we are open, and as I said, have been open and closed as we were permitted to do. And the gallery is open again to the public on Saturdays and Sundays. And our premier event of the year has really always been our juried show. So what a juried show is, what we do is we invite our members to submit 2 pieces of artwork each for consideration. And then we go outside of our membership to hire professional artists to jury the work. And this year we have two very talented artists who have also done demos and workshops for us in the past, Cal Honey and Brian Smith, who are both in the city. And they will be coming next week to jury the artwork that is submitted. So what happens is on Monday, we'll take in all the paintings. They will be just hung up and put, cheek to jowl in our backroom space. And the jurors will come on Tuesday and take the day to look through everything in person and then make a selection. And usually we will get about, it'll be interesting to see what the participation will be like this year. It can be 100+ paintings that are submitted, and then we ask them to select between 65 and 70, depending on how large the artwork is. And so that process will start next week. And then our juried show, the opening night will be next Friday, April, actually is it 2 weeks or Friday, April the 8th. Yeah, so week and a half. Friday, April the 8th is the opening night. And then the juried show itself will be over the following 2 weekends, the 9th and 10th and the 16th and 17th. And I love this event. It's just so nice to see the gallery all dressed up. This show really does showcase the sort of the best of the group. And it's a show that we also award 3 awards and 6 honorable mentions that we have been doing since before I came. So have been following the tradition that was established long before I arrived. And additionally, which is really exciting, is we have support from the City of Richmond Hill in the form of 2 purchase awards. And I believe that started with Mayor Bell. And so every year the mayor has come, takes a look around and chooses a mayor's choice and a City of Richmond Hill award. And those two purchase awards, after the show is finished, the paintings go to City Hall, and they must at this point have a collection of, I'm going to guess, probably close to 40 paintings. So very, very exciting for us too as a group is that Mayor West is going to continue the tradition, and he will be at our opening next Friday evening to select those two awards. So we're really looking forward to that as well. And that's in a nutshell who we are, and what we have coming up in the next 2 weeks, our annual juried show.